Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Carissa Sanford. It looks like a lot of the area will see active weather patterns build in this afternoon. Severe weather is a likelihood as we get into the early, mid, and late afternoon hours. In fact, parts of the state have been upgraded to a high risk of severe weather. That means not only an increased risk at seeing severe storms, but also an increased risk of seeing more significant severe storms, i.e. larger hail, even stronger wind speeds, and more powerful tornadoes. The rest of the area is under a moderate risk. That high risk mostly confined to our northern and northeasternmost counties. Let's time it out on our futurecast. It looks like during the early afternoon hours, we'll start to see what are known as discrete cells, individual cells forming along a warm front draped over the northern parts of the state. Those will likely start forming in our northwesternmost counties, building into a line as we get into the later afternoon and evening hours. That's when the threat will switch to a more widespread damaging wind threat into those late afternoon hours. So we'll start off with those isolated individual cells in the northwest, and those will carry mainly a tornado and large hail threat. As those singular cells start to form into a line and move down to the southeast during the mid and late afternoon, getting to the Illinois River between 3 and 5 p.m. tonight, we'll see the threat turn to more widespread damaging winds. We could catch some large hail in there, and also the potential for heavy rainfall under severe thunderstorms, and that could lead to a flash flooding threat too. So a lot going on this afternoon. Let's take a look at it geographically, where the best chance at seeing an isolated tornado would be. It's likely not to be in our area, maybe just slightly to the north and northwest of our counties. As you make your way down to the south and southeast, we can't rule it out, but the percentages get smaller and smaller. In fact, most of our area just has a 5% chance at seeing a tornado today. On the other hand, the probability of seeing a severe wind event is much, much higher. We're talking a 60% chance in the north and northeast, 45% chance of seeing damaging winds across much of the area. So it looks like damaging straight line wind potential will be the main threat later today. And as we know, when it's upwards of 75 to 100 mile per hour wind gusts, that means that could do as much damage as a small tornado as well. So certainly want to have the NOAA weather radio good to go. Keep it right here with WMBD 31. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey, Meteorologist Cody Murphy, and I will be updating social media as well as our website. We'll have a Google Plus Hangout going so you can interact with us and talk with us about what's going on in your area. Outside of the storms, we're looking at a very hot and humid afternoon. Highs today reaching the upper 80s and low 90s. Add in the humidity, and it could feel more like it's 100 degrees later today. Overnight tonight, we'll see those storms moving off to the east and lows dropping back into the low to mid 60s. Thursday and Friday looking much quieter. We'll see sunshine with cooler highs in the upper 70s and low 80s. But then an unsettled weather pattern returns for the weekend, bringing scattered showers and thunderstorms as early as Saturday, lasting us through the day on Father's Day Sunday and then into Monday.